Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Raba Thapa, and Raba's going to be sharing about her experience right here at Tilganga, and we're looking forward because we're all experiencing a lot of what's happening here this week. Thank you, Raba.
Thank you, Susan, for this opportunity. So research has been one of the very important branches since the beginning of the Institute. So I'm very privileged to share about the research department development over the years. The vision of research department of Tilganga Institute of Ophthalmology has been a financially sustainable center by expanding research endeavors, including the large-scale research. And goal is to expand the large-scale research and enhance the collaboration and partnership. So it was developed in, established as in 2002 as one of the staff, and in 2005, it was accredited by Nepal Health Research Council for its IRC, separate IRC. Now we have full-time 5 staffs, along with the project-based staffs. These are some of the staffs with different roles, and these are the publications and programs over the years. We can see the graph, and that is very promising over the years. And as always, the research department of Tilganga Institute of Ophthalmology has emphasized in 3 major branches: the research capacity enhancement, infrastructures, and funding. These are very important to enhance the research of the institute. So it is with the institute itself or by collaboration with other national institutional body or international institutional body. We have conducted many workshops and trainings to enhance research, like research and ethics, basic science, basic research methodology, advanced research methodology. Mixed this picture, we can see the training on ethics for the IRC members, and also the mixed method research for the researchers. Likewise, we have conducted many academic programs in the institute. For example, we have started a fellowship program. This is a 1-year program for the ophthalmologists. So far, we have already graduated 10 ophthalmologists from the institute. And also we have provision of support to the researchers, academic support to the students. And we have a PhD program within collaboration with Vrije University, Netherlands. So far, we have already 3 researchers graduated for this PhD. And another important aspect is infrastructure development. We have a separate research clinic and research laboratory that we want to enhance further in the future. And our collaborative research are increasing day by day. And we have more than 20 collaborators, and out of them, the major collaborators are the Cure Blindness, Fred Hollows Foundation, and so on and so forth. Not only we conduct the research capacity building and infrastructure, but we want to implement the research finding in the policy planning so that they are in real use. So this is one of the example I have taken, like we conducted various research, and one example is diabetic retinopathy adherence study. We disseminated that to the Ministry of Health and all other stakeholders, and later everybody agreed to develop the diabetic retinopathy registry that we are conducting in Nepal. So the research capacity building now is enhancing with our goal to conduct many research, large-scale research, and to enhance the infrastructures, research lab, separate research, various research clinic, including the basic science research, genetic research, and to translate the research into the implementation in the policy and planning. Thank you very much.
I have a question. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Raba. So I guess my question of you is, how do you go about freeing up the time of your team members to focus on research as part of their institutional responsibilities?
Thank you. This is very, very important issue. So we have a separate research department where we have dedicated teams, research officer, statistician, and we have and other staffs who are very necessary for the research. One is this that can help for all the researchers in sample size calculation, report writing, for the guidance, and other is from the institutional support. The institute has provided some time for the research so that the busy persons in the like ophthalmologists they can get some time, and other modality is just exposure to the conferences where they can learn about the different types of research, and also they can from the collaborators also. And yes, and in our our future vision is Tilganga Eye Institute. And by next year, we'll have Tilganga Eye Institute, and this research department is one of the major branches in Tilganga Eye Institute also. So thank you.
Another question? Oh, another question. Please, a microphone for Dr. Reed.
To be very exact, I have not been able to provide them lots of time for the research because we have got so many patients to see downstairs. But as Dr. Mathur said, we allocate them just half a day, a week for them for the research and other academic works. To be very precise, just half a day. Yeah.
So one thing I want to highlight is about the research fund provided by the institute. So we have a separate research fund for the ophthalmologists and staffs who want to go for research. Every year we have 5 research grants published every year, so that the funding is not a problem for the beginners, especially for the beginners.
A question here.
I think Tilganga is one of the few institute who has its own research unit, and wanted to know about what is the sustainability plan and strategy which Tilganga is following, because sustainability is a big question in terms of research and continuing it. Apart from that manpower thing, which I think a lot of people have complained, like they don't get time from their clinical staff to do research, dedicated time.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a very important question. As I already mentioned, since the research has been a very priority since its beginning. Since 2002, we have a separate research department having a separate staff, and this growing of staff is increasing every year with the increase in the number of research projects. And also the academic programs are also increasing in our center. So it's always, we are seeing that sustainability is not a problem in our center because of the high priority, time factor, and management has given it a most important priority for the research. That is why we think that that sustainability is not a problem in our center. Yeah, depending upon the staff's, ophthalmologist's level of experience, we got some academic time for the researchers. And also depending upon the projects they take, depending upon the project, if some projects need more time, we have to go to the field. So Institute provide this to all of us. Ma'am,
Dr. Raba, there may be.
Can I?
Dr. Rita would like to say one point, and I think it's a hugely important topic. We don't mean to brush it aside, but it does deserve additional conversation. Dr. Rita, with a mic.
Of course, we do not have funding for doing the big researches, but the basics are provided by the institute, like the staff and everything. And as Dr. Umang mentioned about all the faculties have to have research and publications to retain their position in the Eye Institute. So, yeah.
Thank you. And it's a huge topic, and thank you for raising it. And we're just not able to fully address it at this time. We have a mini question, and then we're moving on to the next speaker.
Yeah.
Please, Sarah.
Yeah, so my question is when we're looking at research and capacity building across the hierarchy, and then when we're looking at institutional, how often are we really including, participants or patients amongst these groups, and are we ever thinking about broadening it beyond academicians and research?
How about if we see if our next speaker might address that question when we come? And thank you. That's a great question. Inclusion of the patient perspective, very important.